and we got the xnopyt. So, and we also got a xnopyt from the Redneco and also from Ace on Twitch. No, actually, no, I misread that. That's typo X. I actually started compiling my xnopyts. I have a list now, so I don't have to think of something over the top of my head. I might pick a shorter one. I'm gonna pick a shorter one because I've already spent there was a lot of Discord questions. There's some bigger questions, so I don't want to do a long xnopyt. So one of my xnopyts is when people assume that something is done by design. For example, it's going to be some undesirable behavior, there's going to be some kind of bug, or something that just kind of works in a really weird way, and people will be those are weird design decisions. And to me that's kind of a bit annoying because people sometimes it's kind of assuming we make things bad on purpose, and that's kind of weird. And a lot of things that are weird, they're oftentimes they're not by design. They're sort of consequences of some other things, but they were not designed to be that way. It's just kind of how the dice has rolled on some things, it's how things kind of settle down, or maybe it's some bug, or maybe it's a system that we didn't have time to complete yet. And that actually is one that kind of happens a lot. It's where people kind of assume it's that way because it's been designed that way, and a lot of the times it's literally we haven't had time to finish this part of the system yet to actually make it work well and be polished and have all the features it needs. So sometimes there's stuff like workarounds that you have to use because we don't have time. So if you're seeing something weird, unless we say it's by design, I would kind of ask people, don't assume it's by design. And if somebody says it's weird design, don't assume it is by design, unless we actually say that. Because it kind of makes things a bit weird, and it kind of feels being we're assuming we make things bad on purpose, and just kind of So that's my xnopyt for the stream. I'm gonna cross it out from this. I have some bigger ones for some other times. Oh my god, I don't know where the strike through is. Where's the strike through in this format? Text, strike through, there we go.